Should we say sayonara to salsa?
Let's talk about that. Good mythical morning.
We're about to discover if there's something new and exciting to dip tortilla chips into, but before we do, this episode is sponsored by ButcherBox.
Yeah, I got the box, you've got the meat.
Yeah.
ButcherBox delivers 100% grass-fed beef, free-range organic chicken, pork-raised crate-free, and wild-caught seafood directly to your doorstep.
There's nothing more satisfying than having a freezer full of high-quality meat delivered to your door.
What about popping bubble wrap?
Not nearly as satisfying.
A hole-in-one.
Never.
Ironing a perfect crease in your khakis.
Stop with your taunting! Say your sorry.
Your denture?
Say your dinner plans fall through and you need a great tasting meal you can trust. Well, ButcherBox has got you covered, and ButcherBox sources from farmers and fishermen who meet the highest standards of quality.
ButcherBox also ships your order frozen at peak freshness and packed in an eco-friendly 100% recyclable box.
With ButcherBox, you get to choose your box and delivery frequency. They offer 5 boxes, 4 curated box options, as well as the popular custom box, so you get exactly what you and your family love and more time for amazing meals together.
New members receive 2 pounds of 100% grass-fed ground beef in every box for the lifetime of their membership, plus $10 off the first box. That's free ground beef in every box for the lifetime of your membership.
So go to butcherbox.com/GMM or click the link in the description below to redeem your offer today.
Thanks again to ButcherBox for sponsoring this portion of today's episode. Now, chips and salsa is a bona fide snack that everybody can get behind, even me. I mean, I hate tomatoes and somehow I like salsa.
I don't know how.
I'll go so far as to say most salsas I love. But is there something other than salsa that we should be dipping our chips into?
Guacamole.
Okay, sure.
Queso.
Yes.
Bean dip.
Hadn't thought of that.
7-layer dip.
Would you stop at the taunting?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
You almost forgot what I said.
Yeah, I was like, what did he say?
What? Yeah.
The taunting? But today is about discovery. Beyond the obvious choices, what is the next best thing after salsa that a chip can carry into your mouth? Well, we're gonna find out. It's time for Next Best Thing, Chips and Salsa Edition.
We're going to dip our tortilla chips into a series of substances to see if there's a superior salsa substitute out there.
Oh,
But first, let's take a good old scoop of classic salsa to see where that bar is set.
Now, if I don't like pico de gallo,
Okay.
I ain't going that far.
There's not much sauce in that. It's basically just tomatoes and some other stuff.
Yeah, that's the problem.
But this is good, man. You ever just sit around eating salsa?
No,
Me neither. I'm thinking about I should be.
I'm not gonna double dip. I'm just gonna eat this, but I prefer room
I didn't
temp
double dip.
salsa.
I turned my chip.
Oh, you rotated?
I did this and then I rotated. That's not a double dip.
Are you a cold or room temp salsa man? Or hot?
I think room temp. Room temp.
This is a little cold to my liking. We'll see, it'll be better by the end of this episode. It's gonna be tough to beat, but we will find the next.
We will. Okay, we're starting with a weird one. Maraschino cherries, which I guess you could mistake for salsa in a very dimly lit restaurant.
You like squint your eyes maybe?
Now, you don't like cherries. I used to take these as a kid and go into the fridge with a spoon and just eat them straight.
I like raw cherries.
You don't like highly processed cherries that have somehow been dyed even redder than they actually are?
It is the opposite of how I feel about tomatoes. I only like the raw version. Actually, I don't know. I don't know if I've ever had this, actually.
You've never had one of these cherries that are on top of like every sundae in the world.
I must have had it once and decided I hated it because I hate it still. It's like cough syrup, man.
Yeah, I'm getting 2 this time.
I mean, you might as well just put cough syrup on a salty chip.
I got 3.
The salt from the chip does nothing for the medicinal sweetness of the cherries. There's nothing magical is happening here. I mean, no matter what you say, because it's first, it is gonna go up here.
So I can say anything I want?
You can say anything you want, right?
It's the best thing I've ever tasted. No, I like maraschino cherries, but I like them in an already sweet thing. It's not mixing well with the corn flavor and the saltiness. I don't know, but you're right. It's gotta be up there, but I don't think it's gonna be up there long.
Nope. We're pairing something babies can't eat, tortilla chips, with something that they can eat, baby food.
You ever try to give a baby a tortilla chip? You don't know that. I mean, they could probably gum it down.
That doesn't seem safe. For a baby that can only eat, in this case, butternut squash.
Yum.
I don't think you want to give them a tortilla chip, but
this is sort of like butternut squash soup.
Times have changed since we had little toddlers.
Yeah, I think you just feed them chips now. All you
little
want.
babies.
Don't take baby advice from us.
Can modern babies, Morgan, your babies eat tortilla chips?
Your baby's so modern.
Well, you need to modernize your children. You give them some tortilla chips. So what's the rationale here? It's like I don't know if this becomes for babies.
Just try it and see what you think, man, because I just did and I'm waiting.
Just fruit on a chip.
I'm waiting. Fruit.
Oh my God.
Baby's got it so bad.
Oh.
I guess it's good to start with low standards, though.
Babies are like dogs in this one sense that you feed them whatever you want to, and they really can't tell you what they think about it.
Right, but sometimes you as a parent of a person are talking to someone who's a parent of an animal, and they're trying to relate, and you're kind of like, No.
Yeah, that's not really fair.
It is not the same. Your dog is not my child.
Don't talk to any parent about their children.
Don't try to relate
like what I said to
to
Morgan
a parent with
about
your dog.
modernizing their children.
Okay, just don't try it.
The reason
Don't
why
go
that
there.
was a joke is because you never do that. Matter of fact, don't even acknowledge that your friends have kids.
Right, don't
It's
even
just
talk about
safer
it.
that way.
Right,
Just like,
They definitely don't look at their children.
Right.
Never make eye contact with their children.
yeah.
This is horrible. I think
yeah.
the cherries are better. I think the cherries are better,
at
man.
At least there's
It's
some
fun.
sort of strange juxtaposition.
Yeah.
This is just naughty. So, well, you know what? The first discovery is that cherries aren't the worst thing on tortilla chips. So there we
Learn
go.
something new every day. Okay, now we're moving into something that seems like it might make sense, right? I'm a huge fan of tahini. This is like, like a sesame seed based sauce.
Sesame butter.
I will put it on a salad. I love it on a salad.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I haven't found a place for tahini in my personal life.
Chips.
Maybe this is it. I've never dipped a chip in. Well, gosh.
Are you saying you don't like it? Or you haven't found a place for it?
I don't dislike it.
Like I got this new rocking chair. I haven't found a place for it. I really like it, but we're putting it on the porch. It's like, is that what you're doing right now?
I feel like I need to build a porch.
I want the front of our house to look like a Cracker Barrel.
As a peanut butter lover, tahini is just different enough to not be superior. It's close enough to compare it, but then never choose it, is how I felt about it. I'm dripping.
Man,
On a salad,
it's
huh?
strong. And it really coats your mouth because it's got so much of that sesame oil in it. This is clearly our front runner. I don't think there's any argument there.
It does complement the corn chip.
I gotta get another chip to rescue this chip.
Because you got like this corniness. It gets real thick and savory with the tahini.
I think that less is more, unlike what I'm doing right now.
You know what?
Because a little bit goes a long way.
It blends together. It's not a compliment. It's more of a blending. I like it better than the cherries.
It's definitely dethroning
Don't
the
you?
cherries. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh look, we got a tahini top.
Hey, look at that. We did it.
Now that the sweet cherries have been dethroned, let's see if we can put another sweet thing up on the podium in place of my, I said tahini top. Did you understand my joke?
Tahini top. Like a bikini top?
Yeah, you got it. It just wasn't funny, huh?
Man, I mean, when you have to think that much, the humor sort of just seeps right out of it.
Yep, when you have to ask, there was a title and everything.
Yeah, right.
A title, then it comes back, and here I am asking if you got my joke. Not a good sign.
Right. This is something that you would like be doing in the kitchen late at night and hope no one would walk in and find you doing.
Right.
This is pregnant stuff right here.
Ooh, this is good.
It's
This is good.
I thought I would like it more than I do. I don't dislike it, but
I just love brownie batter, man.
you know what I think I might like better is just straight icing.
No, dude. This is great. This is freaking great.
If you feel like strongly about it, I'm definitely willing to take tahini down.
Crap, bring the tahini back.
I'm gonna put the tahini on my bottom. Tahini bottom.
I'm feeling like if we just like do a little bit of that.
Yeah, this is why
I realized I had tahini.
never trust him when he has an idea.
Look at that.
About. I'm not even gonna try it. I'm like, I'm treating this like all the maraschino cherries that he bypassed on every Sunday throughout his entire life.
Well, do you like this better than the tahini?
Yeah, but I don't want to eat them together.
Dude, it's freaking great.
I don't believe you.
It's like chocolate peanut butter.
It doesn't taste like peanut butter. It tastes like sesame. It doesn't taste, I mean, I'm willing to put the brownie butter up there because I think it is at least as good as this, if you feel that strongly about it, but I don't think we can do this, man. I mean, you can do this on your own time and you can film yourself and send it around in your kitchen.
But we do agree.
Yeah, I think brownie batter is the best thing so far. But I'm not gonna put it with some tahini with it.
You're lost.
Okay, so you can put crackers in soup, but can you put soup on chips?
That's logical.
Does that feel like a logical progression?
Well, let me try a different route. The thing that I love about this format is that when you're out of something that you need to get something that you want, this presents other options for things that you can grab.
And everybody's got cream of mushroom soup lying around.
You got a little, yeah, it's gonna be in the back of that pantry, but you got it.
I feel like you gotta get an actual mushroom. Well,
This is like a power to the people format, you know? It's like, I could do that, I could try that, I've got that, you know? Dink it, imaginary dink.
I was just trying to.
I thought you were were you dinking?
I was
You were
trying to
just
get you to
gesturing.
eat at the same time as me because what's happened in every round so far
I talk too much.
is you just keep talking and not eating. Because you don't, you eat to live, you don't live to eat. It's okay, everybody's different.
So it's salty. The salty chips really complement the creamy. Now I like this. Think of this as a meal, not as a snack.
That's a little sad.
You just go, yeah. Okay, I didn't mean to, I wasn't trying to make you sad. I mean, I could see a full plate of this going down the hatch.
Okay, yeah, go.
No, I mean, as a meal.
What would it take for you to, right now, and we can fast forward through it, for you to consume that entire bowl? Because I mean, you said you could see it. If you think this could be a meal, then I would like to see it in action.
Fine, I lied. I'm not gonna.
Okay, I called him out.
It's very globular. Yeah.
I think it's better than brownie batter, even though I'm not super enthused about it. But I mean, there's nothing has really completely hit for me today.
Sweet on chips is not working as well as savory on chips. I agree. Make a meal out of it.
But not a whole meal.
I've eaten chips with a wiener, and I've eaten relish on a wiener, but I've never had relish on a chip.
You ever put chips on your wiener, like right on a hot dog?
No.
A little added crunch.
A little added crunch.
I think that this might be.
Do I want the curly?
This might be what I've been looking for this whole time. Something that makes total sense in my mouth.
There's a tanginess. There is a sweetness that heretofore has not clicked for us. And you know what? Let's dink it. Oh gosh. And sink it.
And sink it. Okay. There's a salsa-like quality to it,
Yep.
but it veers off in a new direction. Mm-hmm. A super tangy direction.
Super pickly, super tangy. It absolutely works with
Wow.
the saltiness of the chip.
Uh-huh.
I like the crunch with the tang better than just having like a little snap of a wiener.
It's
the
what
tang.
the tang has always needed, is a little crunch, not wiener.
Because I've always felt that relish, you know, where I'm from, we don't put relish on hot dogs. You put chili and you put slaw on a hot dog.
I snuck some relish on there from time to time.
Yeah, but it is nice to mix things up. But I think this is where it belongs.
This is legit good. This is the first thing that I'm like, I might try this again. So far, nothing has hit this hard. Relish,
Nice.
not just on your wiener.
Nope.
Okay, the one thing we haven't really tried is something spicy. But now we're here at something spicy, but a totally different flavor profile.
Not the type of
Wasabi
spicy
mayo.
I was looking for. What do you put wasabi mayo on typically? I don't have this in my pantry, bruh.
I think that it's just people who like the wasabi flavor would put this on a sandwich that would otherwise have mayonnaise on it, would be my take.
So not you either? Stevie?
Steve, you like wasabi mayo?
Yes.
I like it more than I thought I would, but
Me
I don't
too.
like it that much.
Here's the thing. It requires a dip, well, not a scoop. Like what you would typically call a dip, I'm saying like a technical dip.
Like what you do with the relish.
Down and in, backing out the same path. You don't want to scoop and get too much of
It's
this.
a viscous liquid almost. Whereas
Well, it's too
the relish
pungent.
is a true dip. Like you're taking advantage of the structural nature of the chip.
No, Rhett, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, yes, you could dip this, but it's so pungent, you don't want that much. You can only take a little bit. Dip straight down,
We're
pull
saying
straight
the same
back
thing
up.
in different ways. What I'm saying is that I think if something's gonna constitute a chip, then it needs to be able to use the structure of the chip. Like if I do this
We're
with
not utilizing the chip
Yeah, look,
completely.
if I do the same thing with that, I get nothing. I get nothing. You have to actually use it as a shovel.
Yeah,
That's part of the experience is getting that shovel in your mouth.
right. You want to completely utilize
Man, that's good.
the chip for what it's dipped for.
All right. Well, that was our last one.
This ain't bad. If you got this in your pantry,
Just try it.
And it seems like you won't,
If it's readily available, try it.
try it, but it ain't gonna win.
So here it is, the next best thing that you can have with your chips. It's relish, y'all.
Yay!
Thanks for subscribing and clicking that bell.
You know what time it is.
Hi, I'm Vanessa, and this is Kefla. And behind us is Turrialba, Costa Rica. And it's time to spin the wheel of mythicality.
Is he in a harness or was he just being carried?
I think
He's breathing pretty hard.
not as hard as she is. though.
Click the top link to watch us discover which type of onion makes you cry the most in Good Mythical More.
And to find out where the wheel of mythicality is gonna land.
From now until March 23rd, enjoy double rewards points on all your purchases at mythical.com.